And hello, everybody. My name is Carney Hobo. Welcome to a super duper a Carney After Dark upload. As we're going to be putting in at least I'm going to be putting in my predictions for the Montreal Major for the play-ins, the playoffs. I already put two teams down already because sadly I was recording and I wasn't recording. I was recording my voice. Kind of sucks. I'm so sorry. Hold on one second. Hopefully everything's gonna go okay. Basically, we take it bracket by bracket, and we're gonna be talking about what teams I can think are gonna go 3-0, 3-1, and 3-2. And simple as that. I am going to be leaning more towards NA bias because, you know, NA, I'm biased. So I'm freaking from North America. I'm an American, of course. But let's talk about matchups for round one, and then we can lead on from there. And so you guys can kind of get a good understanding of why I'm predicting everything that I am predicting. By the way, my play-ins record, I got most of the teams right. Most of the teams are right, but I got the positionings wrong. So I am horrible at that. I'm so sorry, boys. I really am. Really am. But at least we got the copper level right here. Goal is just trying to get to the 15 mark, and you know, I fumbled the bag already on that, but if I can guess the 8 teams correctly along with the 3 points I got, you know what, we're getting there. We're getting there. We could potentially make this thing happen. Getting up to the platinum tier, or you know, we can still shoot for emerald tier, get those free legendary packs for everybody if you guys want to ride with my picks. So first things first, I almost put Sandbox Gaming. Oh my goodness, I meant to put Space Station Gaming, and I think I said it was Team BDS. BDS. Okay. These are the two teams that I think are gonna go 0-3. This is how the bracket was working out for me, and how I saw it happening, right? So BDS plays W7M. This is the W7M, not the Furia, which is whatever. Basically, this is Loban's W7M. Okay, boom. I say BDS takes against W7M. FaZe versus SSG. I'm saying the upset is going to happen. SSG is going to beat FaZe Clan off the ripper. Sonics versus VP. I believe Sonics is going to take this game. It's going to go to overtime, and Sonics is going to win because of a clutch play by Surf and Turf. And then, you know, everybody's going to say that Canadian's the best IGL in the world. Secret versus Elevate. This is a no-brainer. Secret's going to beat Elevate. Liquid versus G2. I am predicting that G2 is going to be able to beat Liquid in the best of 1. Now in the best of 3 could be a completely different story, but in the best of 1, I really do feel like they're going to go to border or something stupid like that, and G2 is just going to win because G2 is more aggressive. DZ versus Falcons. I actually am predicting Falcons to win. I just feel like, especially after the play-in stage, the Falcons are definitely a better team than DZ at the moment, especially since it's going to be the first time that what's his name, Nafe is going to be IGLing DZ in the international stage. And don't get me wrong, Nafe is a very cool IGL, especially since, you know, DZ versus the SSG was the best matchup of my lifetime, and I think that's going to be hands down for a lot of people. That's going to be their best matchup. But that's what we're looking at there. That's what we're looking at there. And then Scars, I believe, we're going to beat Chiefs. And then I said Black Dragon's going to beat D+ Kia. Simple as that. And then, you know, now I'm just looking at going all the way to 0-3, and we'll focus on the 0-1 teams and the 1-1 teams, and then, like, who's going to be eliminated first in the League of Jazz next. So, round 2, best of 1s, I really do feel like BDS would beat Black Dragons. This is where I would say Sonics would beat Team Falcons. I do believe that Secret would be G2, and then anyone that's going to play against Scars beats up APAC teams. Let's just be honest, okay? Scars beats APAC's teams. Scars would not win against SSG. Simple as that. Then SSG versus Team Secret. Honestly, I really do feel like SSG would beat Secret. BDS versus Sonics. It's a team with Canadian on it. You're going to lose a match. This is definitely the match that I think you would lose, and then you would make it into the next round. Cool. That's my reasoning for the 0-3s. That's why I put 2 of them right there. Now let's talk about the 0-1 matchups that I currently have going on right now. FaZe versus Chiefs Esports. Honestly, I feel like FaZe would beat the Chiefs. I feel like Chiefs right now are like in the CAG position for myself. They're a really good team, but they're going to be slept on until they get to BO3s, and then that's when people are going to start worrying about them the most, which I can definitely see that happening. Elevate versus Liquid. This is definitely a Liquid win in my opinion. Elevate is a strong team, but just I needed more. I need to see more from them, especially since Elevate is not gonna show up like Bleed shows up. If that makes sense, right? I really do enjoy the organization. I really do think these boys are really good at the game, especially in their region. But I also do feel like internationally, it's not going to work out. And I'm pretty sure this is like Jackie Wu Elevate too. So it's like, I have high hopes for them. I do. Spoiler alerts. I am going to be thinking that they're going to be winning a matchup later on. But this is definitely not one that I think we'll be doing. And like, Elevate's getting hard hands after hard hands, especially if my predictions are correctly. Liquid versus Elevate, that's going to be sucky. But Dark Zero versus VP, boom. I mean, honestly, I am going to say that VP is going to take that one. The structure in a best of one isn't the key thing here, but it is what it is. I honestly do feel like VP, as strong as they are, right? I feel like they're going to show up, especially on LAN. Joystick's going to activate against Dark Zero with no Canadian, and I feel like that's been the crux against Dark Zero versus VP or Team Empire or whatever, right? It was always the mastermind of Canadian versus the mastermind of the structure of the Russian machine. And now, since there's no Canadian, I really do feel like that they won't be able to beat the Russian machine. I don't know how to say it. I'm vocalizing it as best as I can of my thoughts and feelings and ability to think that's gonna happen, but it's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I do feel like the joystick's just gonna get activated after, especially losing a close game, as I'm predicting it's gonna be a very close game against the Sonics. And boom, VP going to be in that lower bracket run, and they're going to make a Cinderella story. I'm sorry, VP is going to win, and then DZ is going to be in that lower bracket run, that 0-2 run, and then they're going to have a Cinderella story. Hopefully, maybe they make it. I'm not sure. And then D+ versus W7M. This one's a toss-up for me. I really do feel like D+ would beat W7M. But I'm also saying that D+ is going to be the 2nd seed or the 3rd seed. Hold on. I forget what seed W7M was. I think they were the 3rd seed, right? Because Liquid, yeah. So they were the 3rd seed. I really do feel like D+ would beat the 3rd seed of the Latin region. I can see it not going the way that I believe it's going to go. But I really do feel like D+ would win that game. Let's talk about the 1-1s real quick. The 1-on-1s, excuse me. D+ versus G2. This is definitely a G2 matchup. I feel like G2 now is like, oh, APAC? I'm not afraid of that no more. And they're just going to start up winning and destroying everything. Blackjackers versus Liquid. Liquid obviously is going to win that one. DZ. FaZe versus Falcons. I really do believe that that's going to happen. And I'm going to stick with this tried and true method. Scars only beats APAC teams. Can they get enough APAC matchups to make it through? We'll find out. But I'm going to say VP is going to be able to beat Scars easily. Now let's talk about who's going to get eliminated first. W7M versus Chiefs Esports, and this is where I am going to say it right now. I think out of all the Brazilian teams, W7M is the weakest, and I'm going to say Chiefs are going to win this one. I feel like Chiefs would win this one, and then DZ beats Elevate. I feel like Elevate's definitely just going to go 3 and out. And then, like I said, I feel like W7M would go 3 and out. So it's just a thought. It's a thought. I could be shooting myself in the foot right now, as it's like 12 o'clock in the morning, and I would be shooting myself in the foot right now. But I'm just gonna say it right now. W7M. I'm not gonna say they're trash, because obviously they're better than me. But W7M. No, I think they go 0-3, and I feel like Elevate will go 0-3. Let's talk about the 2-1 best of 3 matchups here. Liquid versus SSG. What? No. No. Oh wait, I had SSG BDS. Oh my god, who did I say that was win? Like who screwed that up? SSG beats Scars. Scars loses to that. Hold on. Makes sense to me. They would lose. That makes sense to me. Okay, that's right. Okay, G2 versus Falcons. Who would Falcons beat? No, Black Dragons would beat Falcons for sure. Okay, just making sure. Everything else looks okay. Everything else looks okay. All right, cool. Sorry about that. Matchups were being a little bit iffy, but this would be my 2-1 teams right now. So, best 3s. G2 versus Black Dragons. I feel like this would be a nice rematch in a best of 3. I feel like history would repeat itself. G2 would make it in. So I would say G2 would be my first 3-1 team. Okay. Boom. FaZe versus Liquid. This is a toss-up. This really sucks. I will say it is FaZe. I really do feel like FaZe would just drop one map. Just drop one map. And then Sonics versus Secret. That's a toss-up. Because, okay, I can see it just like this. Secret wins this one. Oh, but then we get Sonic versus DC. Oh, to win it out then that would be cruel. That would be so cruel. Oh Lord, I couldn't see it happening. Oh no. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it to myself. This is where Sonics makes it 3-1. This is where Sonics makes it 3-1. I can't do it for my sanity. And then let's talk about the teams the 2-1 teams. As this would be the time where if you don't win, you're gone. And it's going to be simple as this. This bottom part right here, toss up. But they will automatically lose to Secret. But Scars versus DZ. Sorry, stop doing that for me. Scars versus DZ. Scars, like I said, Scars beats APAC. Scars is not able to fight any more APAC in the way that I'm making up this tournament. So sadly, DZ would take it, in my opinion. VP versus Chiefs. This would definitely be a VP game. I can see VP being more structured and able to just handle the Chiefs Esports Club. Falcons versus D+. That's a rough matchup. Like I'm trying to talk it through, right? Honestly, I feel like this is where Minna goes. Yeah, this is where Minna goes, and D+ does win this. And then Black Dragons versus DZ. I feel like Black Dragons would beat DZ. Secret versus D+ though. Oh my god. Can I make a prediction with no Like, I throw D plus over secret. I can't do that. I can't do that. I will make a prediction that Liquid doesn't hit the field and is actually VP over Liquid. I'll make that prediction for sure. Can I see D plus beating Secret? That is the question. Oh my god, I can't. I see Secret making it. Do I see Black Dragons making it all the way and beating Dark Zero? No, I don't see it. I don't see it. I can't see it. I honestly feel like Black Dragons, strong team. They're a rank style team, but they're just so good. They're so aggressive. I can see that happening. Black Dragons. And the next one was Team Secret. It'd be a crying shame to have Team Secret all the way in like 7th, 8th, but like at the same time, it is what it is. And Virtus Pro. No APAC teams. Gosh, diggity darn it. Why can I not just like throw a hairball and just predict an APAC team? You know what? Okay, here. For the recording for everybody here, as I am a professional yapper, of course, this is what I would lock in. I would lock this in as my predictions. Actually, let me what's it called? Snap. Stimmy as well. Cool. So I'm saving that. This will be my thumbnail right there. I'm going to say that, but this is my dark horse team. I will say right now, Secret doesn't make it. D plus. Damn one Gia makes it. Damn one Kia makes it over Secret. Oh lord, I'm gonna lock that in. That's gonna be rough. Hopefully these guys just win out. These guys only lose one game, and then these guys just, you know, play their hearts out. I don't care how it happens, but they just make it. But that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save our predictions. We got 8 hours and 23 minutes left, but you guys are gonna be seeing this in hopefully an hour. So I hope you guys did enjoy. And my name is Carne Hobo, and you guys have a great one today. Goodbye.